going on, everybody? Joseph Hadid here for Worldwide Sport Updates, your podcast, your news, your local community. Good morning, Worldwide Sport Updates. Thank you for tuning in to our YouTube channel. This is Joseph Hadid, your host. Worldwide Sport Updates, your podcast, your sports, your news, your local community. It is Friday, March 17th, 2023. Thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you may be across the world or country, listening to us on a daily basis for the latest sports updates that you would like to receive, as you always tune in to our channel for the latest updates. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's start off with some top news that did transpire this past week, and let's start off with the Battlehawks record numbers that prove St. Louis misses football. The city of St. Louis, that is. Yes, we're talking about XFL football, ladies and gentlemen. St. Louis has emerged as the proving ground for the XFL. The Battlehawks' first home game against the Arlington Renegades on Sunday. That was actually last Sunday, folks, at the Dome, where the NFL's Rams played before moving to Los Angeles, set an attendance record for the XFL with 38,310 fans. The Rams played in St. Louis from the year 1995 to the year 2015, winning Super Bowl XXX-IV in Atlanta on January 30th, 2000. That's nearly half of ladies and gentlemen, that's nearly half of Week 4's season-high attendance of 75,000 across the league's 4 games. For the year, attendance is more than 220,000. The high attendance doesn't seem to be slowing anytime soon, which bodes well for the league as a whole. St. Louis has more than 18,000 season ticket holders, more than double the 2020 edition, and has already sold more than 27,000 seats for its second home game on Saturday, which I believe is tomorrow. So the city also the top XFL market by ticket revenue and local partnerships. How amazing is that by, ladies and gentlemen, by the city of St. Louis and for the Battlehawks in the XFL, nonetheless. Pretty awesome stuff. And not to mention, folks, The Rock, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson definitely is loving it, because it just helps his XFL stock market just keep going up. Maybe I'm blowing this out of proportion, but hey, when you get good results, that means you're doing something right in the business. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's shift over to some NFL news. Green Bay Packers quarterback Aaron Rodgers, yes, he's still a Green Bay Packer, folks. Quarterback for the Green Bay Packers, Aaron Rodgers, says his intention is to play for the New York Jets for 2023 season. Aaron Rodgers has cleared the air and made his intentions clear. He wants to play for the New York Jets in 2023. Rodgers made an extended appearance on the Pat McAfee show on Wednesday, this past Wednesday, folks, and explained his desired location for his 19th season in the NFL and where he currently stands at this point in his career. And his quotes, "At this point, as I sit here, I think since Friday, I made it clear that my intention was to play, and my intention was to play for the New York Jets," Rodgers said. And ladies and gentlemen, also there was an article that broke out, ladies and gentlemen, regarding Aaron Rodgers when he went into his dark stage, ladies and gentlemen, and reports said that Aaron Rodgers, that is, was leaning towards 99%. Well, actually, no. Let me scratch that. He was leaning towards 90% retirement and 10% of returning when he was in his dark stage, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, so he was definitely favorable in retiring more than he was coming back. But ladies and gentlemen, he made it crystal clear he wants to come back, and he has this insight look on playing for the New York Football Jets. Not to mention, ladies and gentlemen, this past week, Allen Lazard has signed with the New York Jets, I think on a 4-year deal. So Allen Lazard, who was a former Green Bay Packer, is now part of the New York Football Jets organization. All right, more NFL news, ladies and gentlemen. Cincinnati Bengals are signing Orlando Brown, former Super Bowl, ladies and gentlemen, who just came off a Super Bowl season. Yes, Bengals are signing Orlando Brown Jr. to a 4-year, $64 million deal with reported $31 million signing bonus. The Cincinnati Bengals made the biggest move of the new league year, as they have agreed to terms with former Kansas City Chiefs left tackle Orlando Brown Jr. on a 4-year, $64.09 million deal. CBS Sports NFL insider Jonathan Jones confirmed. The contract is front-loaded, according to NFL media, and includes a signing bonus north of $31 million, the largest ever given to an offensive lineman. Brown chose the Bengals over signing with either the Steelers or the Jets, as Cincinnati's guaranteed money over the long haul put them over the top, according to his agent. I'm super thankful for the opportunity to carry on my father's legacy and be a left tackle, Brown told NFL media in a statement. It was important to be able to play that position and play for a winning team and a winning quarterback. Who they? And ladies and gentlemen, by referring to the team, he said the Cincinnati Bengals. Who's the winning team? The Cincinnati Bengals, that is. And when he was saying winning quarterback, he was referring to none other than Joe Burrow. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Dvorak, he will be expected to miss the rest of the season for the Canadiens following a knee surgery. Christian Dvorak will miss the rest of the season for the Montreal Canadiens after having knee surgery on Wednesday. The forward is expected to be ready before the start of the 2023-2024 season. Dvorak has not played since sustaining a lower body injury during Montreal's 4-3 shootout loss to the Carolina Hurricanes on March 7th. The Canadiens, who are 27-35-6 on the season, are 16 points behind the New York Islanders for the second wild card into the Stanley Cup playoffs from the Eastern Conference, with 14 games remaining, including at the Florida Panthers. They did play the Florida Panthers yesterday, folks. And also, Dvorak is expected to miss the rest of the season for the Canadiens following, again, knee surgery as expected, according to reports and sources. Yeah, so they did just come off yesterday playing against the Florida Panthers, ladies and gentlemen, in NHL hockey news, that is. And I believe, ladies and gentlemen, I think we probably have the score for you on that. I think we might have the score for you. Hold on, let's check it out. Yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, we do have that score for you. So, ladies and gentlemen, yesterday the Montreal Canadiens, they played the Florida Panthers. That final score was 9-5. Florida Panthers with the victory, as the Florida Panthers have improved their record to 34-27-7 on the season. As for the Montreal Canadiens, ladies and gentlemen, as for the Montreal Canadiens, they fall to 27-36-6 on the season campaign. All right, let's shift over to more NHL hockey news. Super 16, ladies and gentlemen, the Golden Knights continue to climb the rankings. Bruins are still number one. And ladies and gentlemen, speaking of number one, they are the first-time team in NHL history to post 50 wins, ladies and gentlemen. If you did not hear that in NHL hockey news this past upcoming week, yes, they are making some history, ladies and gentlemen, the Boston Bruins. But ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about this. The Vegas Golden Knights keep climbing in NHL.com's Super 16 rankings. Vegas, ladies and gentlemen, is number 4 this week. 1 spot up from last week and 4 from 2 weeks ago. The Golden Knights have won 4 consecutive games and 7 of 8. The New York Rangers, winners of 3 of their past 4, 3-0-1, are back in the top 8. Number 7 this week after falling to number 10 last week. The Tampa Bay Lightning fell the furthest, down 4 spots to number 10. All 16 teams ranked this week are currently in position to be in the Stanley Cup playoffs, which will begin April 17, 2023. As they fight for position, some for first place and others for a wild card spots. The only thing they're all worried about is injuries. All right, let's shift over to some Major League Baseball news, ladies and gentlemen. Edwin Díaz. What a huge blow for the New York Mets, as they were hoping for World Series aspirations going into this season. This is a huge blow nonetheless. Edwin Díaz injured after closing out Puerto Rico's big win in the WBL, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody knows the WBL is going on in Major League Baseball currently. Excuse me. Puerto Rico's joy after defeating the Dominican Republic in the World Baseball Classic on Wednesday night was short-lived after closer Edwin Díaz was injured in the post-game celebration after striking out Teoscar Hernandez to end the 5-2 victory. The Mets closer walked off the mound toward home plate, clapping his countrymen that streamed out from the dugout, embracing him and hopping up and down. Moments later, the group separated and waved toward the dugout for assistance as Díaz sat on the ground, his right leg extended. The celebration stopped and players from both teams looked on with concern. Eventually, Díaz was helped off the field and put into a wheelchair, then rolled down a concourse beneath the stands. His brother, Reds relief pitcher Alexis, could be seen crying, his arm around one of his teammates. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's shift over to some Indian Premier League news here. David Warner to lead the Holly Capitals in the Indian Premier League of 2023. David Warner will lead the Holly Capitals in the Indian Premier League 2023, replacing the injured Rishabh Patent. ESPN has learned that head coach Ricky Ponting and the management agreed Warner was the best man to be appointed interim captain as Panett gradually builds on his recovery, having survived a horrific car crash in December. With Panett ruled out of playing cricket in 2023, Dali had to look for an interim captain, and Warner was the standout among the contenders. Akshar Patel, who was the vice captain in 2022, will continue in that role this season. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's all for this week. I will see you on next Friday's recorded podcast. Till then, hit the like button, subscribe to our podcast, Worldwide Sport Updates, your podcast, your sports, your news, your local community. For all the latest sports updates that you may have missed, always tune into our YouTube channel for the latest updates. Till then, ladies and gentlemen, subscribe, share it out, hit the like button, let everybody know what we are all about. For all the latest sports updates, wherever you may be listening across the world or country, as you go to the address bar and type in youtube.com and search us, Worldwide Sport Updates. Your host again, Joey Hadid, here for all the latest. So then, ladies and gentlemen, have yourself a great weekend. I'll talk to you soon. Stay blessed. And we'll stay connected for sure, sports family. Take care. Have yourself a great one. Enjoy your Saturday and Sunday and your Friday, wherever is left of it, as you go about your morning and start your afternoon and go about your evening plans for the remainder of Friday, March 17, 2023. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Have yourself a great one. Bye-bye.